Let's play the Midi. Today is Monday, April 13th. The puzzle is called Go On Ahead. Okay, number 1 across. Probing boxing punch. Well, that would be a jab. You go like that. That's a jab. J-A-B. The next one is going to be an eerily familiar feeling, something vu. It's coming from French. It's déjà vu. We say it in English a lot. Something you've already seen. I have this feeling of déjà vu. I have this feeling that I've seen this before. Okay, Ari Shapiro, you don't need to know that. Green, a special forces soldier beginning with green. I believe that's going to be a green beret. A beret is a little cap that one puts on. Let's go look at that. Green beret is going to be this person, these soldiers wearing these green little caps. Again, a word from French. B-E-R-E-T. A pack of animals in the Himalayas. Okay, those are going to be yaks. Yaks, right? So these, here we are in the Himalayas. We've got this big cow-like thing with the horns and the mountains in the background. Almost certainly going to be a pack animal of the Himalayas. And pack animal means that it is an animal that is used for carrying things. It's used for carrying packs. Pack, the thing that you put on your back, is your backpack. So a pack animal is one that you put the bags on the animal and they carry the pack. Okay. Put up with. Tolerate. We'll come back to that. Something babies, fad toys in the 1990s. We'll come back to that. It's in capital letters, so there must be some reason we're looking at it. Especially, it's going to go with number 15. Sound of a water balloon hitting the ground. Thud, plop, don't know yet. Okay, what 9 and 12 across are collectively in 2 ways. We don't know that yet. Okay. April 13th for 1. Oh, that's a date. What's the down? Beaver's construction is a dam. So date as in the time on the calendar, the day on the calendar. And a dam. What is a beaver dam? A beaver dam is, let's go. Beaver dam. So these are the dams made by beavers. So the beavers are these animals. Let's just look up beaver. The beavers are these animals. Hello. There we go. And they live by the water and they chop down the trees with their teeth. And then they fell them, and that prevents the water from going out of the river, and it backs up and makes little lakes. Like that, and that is restorative and necessary for ecosystems. Of course, there are also big dams that make electricity that people do that are like that. Okay. So, sore all over. If you're sore all over, you ache. And you want to be careful that you pronounce that correctly. It's not ash, it's ache, A-C-H-E. If you are sore all over, I'm aching. I've got a headache. Or if your stomach is feeling bad, I've got a stomach ache. Or if your ear is feeling bad, I've got an ear ache. My ear aches. Okay. M, clutter. Something with clutter. Yeah, all the stuff. It's a mess, right? Okay. Let's see over here. Trojan war hero whose name would total 18 points in Scrabble. Let's pass on that. Bad things to use as hand towels at a fancy dinner party? Doesn't quickly come to pants. Sketched would be drew. Sketching is you just make an outline of something, or you make a little drawing. So the idea is that it's a 4-letter thing. It's draw, but it's past tense of draw, so it's drew. And now let's start with the downs. Many Omanis and Yemenis, people from Oman and Yemen, are Arabs. Okay, this is going to be bike something, right? Trail dedicated to cyclists. Well, a cyclist is a biker, so it's on a bike. You can say bike or bicycle. And then it's going to be bike paths. Just a path is something you walk down. Be hackneyed. Hackneyed means old and tired, but we're not sure what it means with the B there. So DE, Visa or Discover offering. Okay, that's going to be a debit card. Show you that. Debit card. Debit and credit cards are similar things. They're just accessing your bank account in different ways. So Visa and MasterCard you've seen. Okay. So that's a debit card. DEBITCARD. Okay. One of the Great Lakes. There are 5 Great Lakes in the U.S. and this one is Lake Erie. That comes up in crossword puzzles a lot. West Wing President Jeb had a nosh. A nosh is a little bit. Let's see if they have a picture of a nosh. It's a little snack. So nosh. Even a restaurant's called nosh. So there's a little snack. It's not a big meal, but a little thing to eat. And so if you had a nosh, you ate. Eat in the present tense, ate in the past tense. Okay. What do we have here? Slightly open as a door. Okay, the door, this is an old joke my grandfather used to tell me. The door is ajar. Ajar just means a little bit open. And actually, my grandfather had a car that would speak to you if the door was open. It would say, "The door is ajar." So the funny thing is, it's not a jar. It's not a can of something, but it's just a little bit open. Okay. Contact via a PA system, say. So PA would be public address. And so if you're in your school, the principal, the head teacher might press the button on the thing and say, "John Smith, please come to the main office." And that would be broadcast to the entire school. So if you're doing that, I'm not sure what contact via a PA system. It's call, but we'll figure that out again. Annual Austin multimedia thing. That's South by Southwest. You don't need to know that. Back streets are alleys, but I'm not sure how that's going to be spelled. So let's see here. Bad things to use as hand towels. Rags. So old cloths, rags. Let's show you rags. So these are new cloths, but either way, okay, there's rags. We don't need to use these at a fancy dinner party. Reclaimed wiping cloths. Okay. Hard to get pictures sometimes without commercial things. Okay. Trojan war hero. So that's Ajax. So, if you're contacting somebody via a PA system, and so you're calling to them, you're actually paging them. So remember, okay. So what 9 and 12 across are collectively in two ways. So that's going to be all caps. Remember I said that the clue was all capital letters? Well, that's all caps, all capital letters. But we're also looking at the word caps, C-A-P-S, which means things that you wear on your head, like a baseball cap. So there are different kinds of headwear, and so this is going to be a beanie. In the 1990s, there was a fad called the Beanie Babies. Let's look at Beanie Babies. And so there were all these little toys, right? And if we click on that, we're going to get into Walmart.com, so we don't want to do that. But these little plush toys, plush is meaning squeezy, soft fabric. And this is going to end it for us. Sound of a water balloon hitting the ground. So first, okay, so this is actually, I got that wrong. You'll see why. I spelled alleys wrong because the A word is not achy, but but splotch, splat. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. Oh, actually, this is a good word. So the clue here is hackneyed, and we're looking at banal. Banal is kind of a more advanced word, something that is very ordinary, very old. You say, okay, that's banal. That's not, it's not interesting. Okay, so what did we get wrong? So put up with, so it's not Jeb, it's Jed. So if you put up with something, you tolerate it, you abide it. That's another pretty advanced word. I can't abide a particular person. They're just, every time I'm with them, they just make me go, ugh. So I just can't abide being with that person. And then here, I remember I said that it was sore all over, but really it's not ache, it's achy. And that makes us spell alleys correctly, and then we're going to get the music. Okay, so that was the Midi, the first time I've tried it as an online activity. I hope you enjoyed it. I will try doing these again in the future and sharing them and putting them on YouTube for your enjoyment. Always go to the newest Midi to see the one that's whatever's the latest one. Please make sure to subscribe to the Pirate Professor channel, and I will look forward to doing this again in the future.